Under fire, Man United star hits new low as Gary Lineker can't help but laugh. Manchester United were forced to settle for a point against Burnley on Saturday. Gary Lineker was left in stitches when listening to Ian Wright's analysis of Casemiro during Manchester United's 1-1 draw with Burnley on Saturday. The Brazil international has come under immense criticism this season, and his display at Old Trafford did his reputation no favours. Casemiro has regressed significantly since joining the Red Devils from Real Madrid, prompting speculation that he will leave the club at the end of the season, amid interest from Saudi Pro League outfits. The 32-year-old has lost his pace and, in turn, has been chasing shadows in the heart of United's system, and his recent stint at centre-back has not helped him bounce back to his best despite signs of promise. Casemiro played a significant role in Burnley's equaliser at the Theatre of Dreams, attempting to play a bizarre, looping header back to his goalkeeper despite being under no pressure. The pass allowed Zeki Amdani to challenge for the ball from close range, and he was ultimately brought down by Onana before scoring the resulting spot kick. Analysing the performance on Match of the Day, Wright and Lineker could not help but laugh at the midfielder's performance, with the latter explaining, "This is Sander Berge with Casemiro. He just has to stop and not let him come through, and he just walked past him," prompting a chuckle from Lineker. Ex-United star Owen Hargreaves was equally critical of Casemiro, saying, "That header from Casemiro is unbelievable, I don't know what he is thinking. Onana comes out and yes, he clatters into Amdani, but the header from Casemiro, it is just not on." Erik Ten Hag has jumped to the defense of his number 18 in recent weeks, though it is hard to see how the Dutchman will justify such a disastrous decision from his makeshift defender and one of the most experienced players in his dressing room. Casemiro's reputation among pundits has been significantly dented in recent weeks, with Tim Sherwood even saying that his teammates have caught a bug from him. Speaking after the Burnley draw, the former Tottenham boss said, "The worrying thing is that the midfield does not run. When the ball gets played behind them, their heads start wobbling. That's down to the manager telling them and identifying it. Kobbie Mainoo, I like him, I really like him, but he has caught the Casemiro bug where he is jogging around the pitch. Christian Eriksen is the same, he is one of the most honest players you're ever going to find." Gary Lineker's reaction to Manchester United embarrassment sums up Erik Ten Hag's major problem. Manchester United dropped more points with yet another unconvincing performance on Saturday, as Match of the Day host Gary Lineker offers a telling reaction to a major problem facing Erik Ten Hag. Manchester United drew 1-1 against Burnley on Saturday as their relegation-threatened opponents came away from Old Trafford with a deserved point. It was another difficult afternoon for Erik Ten Hag's side, who remain 6th in the table with 4 league games left. United are now just a point clear of 7th-placed Newcastle, who thrashed Sheffield United 5-1 at St James's Park to relegate the Blades. And a clip involving Casemiro and Burnley's Sander Berge drew a telling reaction on Match of the Day. Pundit Ian Wright was analysing the game and referenced the ease at which Berge went past the Brazilian in midfield. "This is how easily you can get past their midfield," Wright said. "This is Berge with Casemiro, now he's just got to stop and not let him come through, and he's just walked past him." Wright's comments drew laughter from host Gary Lineker, with United's midfield filled with gaping holes as Burnley poured men forward. The former Arsenal and Clarets striker added, "I think they have been very unlucky, Burnley. They could have won this game with better finishing." When asked about conceding another late goal after Zeki Amdani's penalty in the 87th minute, Ten Hag said, "It's the facts, we should step up there, it shouldn't happen, it's unnecessary when you work so hard. We were good together for long periods, we controlled the game, loads of chances, apart from the second part of the first half the rest of the game was all ours. You're in a winning position and you give it away." Man United looking closely at Miguel Gutierrez's summer deal. Manchester United are monitoring Girona left-back Miguel Gutierrez after identifying targets ahead of the transfer window reopening. Manchester United are assessing Miguel Gutierrez after prioritising the addition of a left-back ahead of the 2024-25 campaign. Red Devils co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe and other new members of the hierarchy are facing a difficult pursuit of Girona's 22-year-old. Manchester United are expecting Gutierrez to have a number of offers on the table after impressing in his current surroundings this season. Manchester United are keeping tabs on Miguel Gutierrez and could look to lure the Girona star to Old Trafford when the summer transfer window opens, despite being aware that two Premier League rivals are also in the hunt for his signature, GiveMeSport sources have revealed. Although there is uncertainty over who will be in the Red Devils' dugout by the time next season gets underway, with new technical director Jason Wilcox assessing Erik ten Hag's credentials before a final decision is made on his future, targets are being identified ahead of a potential shake-up of the squad. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has taken control of football operations after completing his purchase of a 25% stake in the club in February, allowing Manchester United to enter a new era, and Gutierrez has worked his way onto the Premier League giants' radar since the adjustments in the boardroom. Red Devils monitoring Gutierrez ahead of potential swoop. Left-back addition prioritised as preparations for summer window are made. Manchester United have been looking at Gutierrez closely as they contemplate whether to test Girona's resolve with a summer bid, according to GMS sources, and there is an agreement within the coaching staff that the addition of a new left-back option needs to be prioritised ahead of the 2024-25 campaign. The Red Devils have been forced to contend with Luke Shaw facing lengthy spells on the treatment table this season, resulting in him being restricted to just 15 appearances, and the Spain under-21 international has been pinpointed as a potential acquisition after posting impressive figures in his current surroundings. Although Gutierrez is on Manchester United's wish list after being the subject of rave reviews from the recruitment department, having been described as a complete modern fullback, GMS sources have been informed that it will be difficult for Ineos chief executive Ratcliffe and other new members of the hierarchy to rubber stamp a deal in the coming months. The Red Devils have a number of areas they want to address ahead of next season, while also making a final decision on whether to sack Ten Hag, and they believe that the former Real Madrid man will have alternative offers on the table after excelling over the course of 35 outings this term. Ratcliffe facing competition from Arsenal and West Ham for Gutierrez. Real Madrid buyback clause further complicates summer pursuit. GMS sources understand that Premier League title chasers Arsenal are also monitoring Gutierrez, while the Gunners' London rivals West Ham United are keen to win the race for his services despite there being doubt over whether former Manchester United boss David Moyes will remain at the helm beyond the end of the season. The Red Devils' pursuit of the 22-year-old Champions League winner is further complicated by the fact that La Liga heavyweights Real Madrid inserted a buyback clause into the deal which took him to Girona, meaning they are in a strong position to hijack a move if it becomes clear that a switch is on the cards. Manchester City's influence over Gutierrez's current employers, thanks to City Football Group acquiring a significant stake in the Spanish club in August 2017, may also make it difficult for Manchester United to come out on top in the battle to reach an agreement for the left-back in the coming months. Manchester United are identifying first signing under Sir Jim Ratcliffe and more transfer rumours. The latest transfer rumours from Old Trafford amid speculation over Miguel Gutierrez and Victor Lindelof. Manchester United are considering a move for Girona defender Miguel Gutierrez this summer. That's according to reports from GiveMeSport amid intense speculation over the highly rated Spaniard. Interest from the Premier League is said to be rife in Gutierrez, 22, following a breakthrough campaign in which he has made 30 appearances for the plucky La Liga contenders. Girona have defied the odds this season and are likely to finish third after challenging El Clasico rivals Real Madrid and Barcelona at the summit of the Spanish top tier. Gutierrez has grabbed 1 goal, with 6 assists coming from left-back. The Manchester Evening News understands United are keen to strengthen in that same position when the market reopens after being made to cope without England regular Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia for much of this term. After investment from Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos Group was finalised, United moved quickly to make changes